the morning star.
We could trampoline for a bit. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
After the war was over, everyone came home to sort things out. There weren't going to be any more wars. There weren't going to be any more poor people. There weren't going to be any more bad houses. There weren't going to be any more people out of work. That was 40 years ago. Now they're trying to invent spaceships that drop bombs.
Brown, grey, gravel. They were all over us. Ants, mosquitoes, spiders, stick insects, lizards, horseflies. You walk under a tree where a magpie's nesting and it dive bombs you. You have to duck out of the way or you end up with a magpie stuck in your head.
They trotted on down, past the shops and the park, to the far end of town.
On Friday nights, hospitals lock their doors and people die on the doorsteps, tell the staff, come back in on Monday morning.
And there were hundreds of chips, hundreds and hundreds of them.
The seagulls think we live at the seaside. The tower blocks are their cliffs. They swoop for fish in the gutter, but are happy that it's last night's fried rice.
Oh, it's bad out there. It's scary. It's weird. You thought it was hard, but it's worse than you feared.
Terrible things went on that winter. You can't imagine it. There would be, say, sitting indoors having our tea. Outside, it'd be freezing cold.
In the Jura Mountains, it rained and rained and rained. Every day, every night, we lay in our tents and listened to the rain. Rain raining, rain raining, rain raining.
All of a sudden, you'd hear this buzzing, and you could never be sure whether it come from the windows or under the table or where. And then maybe you'd look up, yeah? And there, from out the light fitting, they'd come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 10 wasps.
What game do little pharaohs play in their tombs in the pyramids? Mummies and daddies.
ちょっと座って。美味しいもの食べよう。フォークで食べ物を少しだけ取って口で、ふーふーってしてたら冷めるから、そして口の中に入れるんだよ。ナイス。
There's water all over the floor. Are we in England yet, Mart? And he studied the map and said, yeah, we must be by now. So we pulled our pants and trousers up.
The sight of the green leaves and flowers.
It's really orange in here. He was away on a trip to the stars, eating butter in a house on Mars.
The butter melted. The cheese went mouldy. It all got so hot. The cat molted.
Deep down, where I don't know, deep down inside, there's a place so sad. Such a sad, sad place. Sometimes it fills up, and it fills up, and it fills up, and overflows in my eyes. And all of me is so sad. Such a sad, sad place.
This is... My mouth is full of oil. I'll find me a helmet and take off in a rocket.
That wasn't very green of me, was it?
They went all over this perm factory, in and out the tanks, up and down the ladders.
It was huge. It was taller than me.
I was underwater swimming with it. Are you mad?
It's like a forest that you've got to get through. You have to use whatever it takes, even if it means eating the person next to you.
Though I have to say it was as dark as night.
I know how to say Fungi. You know what that means? With mushrooms. Isn't that useful? And then we've got a satchel and we've got a tent, sort of marquee-like tent. So who do you have in a marquee? I think you have a clown who's putting on a circus. I watch the signals for the express trains change. I watch the lights change. I watch the trains going dark as they come under the bridge.
You know there are rats down there, yeah? Down the underground. Hundreds of them.
Quick, 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 come on, come in the water. And I say, what do you mean?
Dive into the freezing water and you'd die if you went in there.
Hating the way you're much too small.
Back in the 1970s, I was in a pub round the Elephant and Castle.
Magic.
I'm going to have to make a choice. So we packed up our stuff and headed down the mountain.